Hey coaches, it is Ashton Meyer with Believe to Achieve team, and I want to talk to you about how to get your coaches started right. Now, we have that initial Get Started Right call that can help figure out what their goals and dreams are in this business, but I believe that we can do so much more. From when we first started, we pretty much set them on into the online office and kind of let them on their way, which we have all the tools that we need to be successful. All of us do, even if we don't have an upline to help us. But if you're building your team and you want to help them achieve their goals, there are some things that I've learned over the years and through the top coaches of ways that we can help them, guide them smoother and easier than just saying, hey, here you go. All right, first thing is sending them a welcome email or message. I would recommend and suggest sending them something with some of these basic things in them. You can make up your own script if you would like, but it's easy if you have something that you can save as a document on your phone or in a Word document that you can also get off of your phone or use on your laptop so that when you do have a new coach come in, you can copy it and paste it and send it to them. There are a few changes that I make, the name, and maybe like I add their websites, which I'll talk more about. Now, I will post, I have the script in our team page. I'm also looking at putting all the documents on my coachashton.com. I do have team calls on there, but I will create a file underneath coach training, and I will have the files that I all have, so you guys are available to use them. Feel free to share them out. Now, there is a welcome email for a coach in your online office as well, so you can use that document. Honestly, it's what works best for you. I kind of took a few things from a few different places, also put a little of me into it because that's who we are, right? We put us into it, and I sent it out. But things that I think would be great to add into your welcome email is thanking them, first off, for trusting you as their mentor and as their coach. You know, they are putting you in the hands of their goals, their dreams, and helping build this to achieve what they want to do with this business. I also believe that you should put in what they can expect out of you. Let them know what can they expect out of you. What do what are your situations? Can they expect to call you at any time or message you or email you, or do you do one-on-ones every once a month or every week? Let them know what you are going to do for them, what their responsibilities are. Give them a list of things that you think are good for them to do. Again, that's something that you can just suggest to them, just being like, I'd recommend doing this. Steps they can take. Let them know about your team. Let them know like the teams that they're going to get into maybe, or what you're going to add them to if you add them to a group. I know some coaches that put the website to their team page and they have to request to be added. So that is something that you can do as well, because maybe they don't want to be in the team page. I add my coaches in because for me, it would be more complicated to watch people want to be added and then have to add them. I let them know what their websites are. So they have their 3 websites. They have their Team Beachbody site, they have their Shakeology site, and they have their Ultimate Reset site. And what I do is I put their screen name behind it, so they automatically already have it instead of saying, add your screen name here. Next, places that they can plug into, let them know about the National Wake Up Call. I'm sure you and your team have calls that you do every single week that they can get onto. Maybe you have another team call that you also get onto every single week. Let them know what's available, maybe what you do or what you expect newer coaches to do. Again, let them know, hey, this isn't required, but this is recommended, because we know what calls and personal development can really do for us, right? Okay, let them know your information, your name, your phone number, your email address, so that they know how they can get a hold of you. And then when your next coach training is, Also, maybe you ask them some questions in there to kind of get to know a little bit more about them as well. So I wanted to read you the team script that I have that I use. And it will say, John, welcome to the team. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm excited that you've put your trust in me and the team to help build your own successful business. For me to mentor you to reach your health and fitness goals and continue to be an example for others. I have a few questions that will help me put together a business plan for you. My job as your mentor and sponsor is to provide you with the tools to get you started right. While I cannot make you successful, I can provide you with tools that will pave your way for success. So your responsibility is to take those tools and make them unique in your style and help others to live healthy, fulfilling lives. I hope to prevent you from recreating the wheel by sharing what has worked for me in building my business. 5 action steps to complete in the next 48 hours. And excuse me, it should say 6 because there are 6. So I apologize. Print and fill out as much as you can of the 7-day business quick start in your Beachbody welcome email. So they get that in their email. Number 2, go to the link and take the free personality test and send me your results. It's thecolorcode.com. I have the link right posted in there so they can do that. Let me know which is the best way to reach you. Email, Facebook, text, phone, other. Set up your Get Started Right call with me, which I have GSR call, and I should probably put behind there in parentheses Get Started Right, because I did have someone say, what's GSR? And I wasn't even thinking. So that's a good little reminder there. Mark your calendar for our weekly team calls every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is my team call. Watch this video, listen to the descriptions, and let me know which category you fall into. This is the 3 types of coaches. You know, we know that there's discount coaches, there's part-time coaches, and then there's those that want to create this into their full-time business and income. I will get you set up in our Believe to Achieve team, and also get you as a member in our Team Smash, which is our bigger team. Here are your retail websites: www.beachbody.com/StarCarly, or I'm sorry, Ashton 2008. That would be mine. Mine would be www.myshakeology.com/Ashton 2008, whatever your screen name is. So I put their screen name behind there to help provide that smoother for them. Instead of telling them, if they're like, what's my website? Where do I look? It's all in this email provided for them. All right. Here's how to navigate your Coach online office. Log into www.teambeachbody.com, click on Coach online office. Under the Coach menu at the top of the page, now that you are plugged into your Coach online office, go to your News and Training tab, down to Coach Training Academy, and watch these videos to truly help you launch, grow, and sustain your business. When you're done, send me a copy of your completed certification. And it's just a great way to know that, hey, these people did this Coach Training Academy that you requested them to do. Those coaches that do that get plugged into that do that and send you that certification, they're going to be like, hey, you need to work with them because they are fully matching your effort 100% as a coach and as a mentor. Now, I say add this to your phone contact list. Coach Relations at teambeachbody.com and 1-800-240-0913. I don't really tell them what it is, but Coach Relations, I'm assuming that they understand, which I will make a note on my paper to change that. Coach Relations number. So Coach Relations contact info. So again, look over your stuff, figure it out. Now, about you questions. Here are a few questions that will help me get to know more about you. Even if I might already know about you, go ahead and answer them anyway. The key here is that we want this process to be easy and duplicatable. So when you need to, you will be able to duplicate this process with a coach that gets started in your business. Number 1, tell me about your fitness journey. Were you active growing up in sports? Any health challenges that you've overcome? Number 2, what is your current business or occupation? Number 3, tell me more about your family. Number 4, what are your hobbies and interests outside of fitness? Do you like to travel? Do you like outdoor adventures? Or are you a homebody, enjoy reading? Or are you a social butterfly? Give me 2 words that best describe you. What is a weakness of yours? Organization, time management, motivation? What excites you most about being a coach? What makes you most nervous? Do you think you will focus your business on the internet, face-to-face, or both? What are your expectations of me as your sponsor and mentor? What else would you like to know or like me to know? You have the option to join my next Coach Apprentice if you are interested, or you have the option to join my next Coach Apprentice. If you are interested in that, please let me know at the time of our initial call. In the meantime, finish your Coach Training Academy, jot down some ideas or questions, text or email me when you are available for your Get Started Right call. Again, welcome to our team. It's an honor to begin this journey with you. I'll send you the link to our video conference so that we can chat face-to-face. Be sure to have a camera on your device. If you do not have one available, we can simply set up a call. Have an awesome day. Ashton Meyer, Star Diamond Beachbody Coach, and then my phone number and my email address. And then I put a picture, I have a picture duplicated below, and it says, if your actions inspire others to dream more, live more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Are you a leader? Join me. So that is the welcome email that I send to them. As you can see, I need to go through and make a few little corrections in there, but create it to you, use the one in the online office, or find bits and pieces and mix and match them and bring you into it. All right, next, the grand opening. We want to help our coaches succeed right off the bat. You know, our initial goal is to help them pay for their product, pay for their coaching fee, and as well as help others right off the bat. Get them to help 3 to 5 people that first month so that they're successful in that, and then hit next month and the next month. So we want to create a grand opening to help them. It helps help them set up a grand opening, set their date for their first challenge. So I always have my coaches run in that first challenge group with me so they can bring on those that want to join into the group, and their job is to simply keep interactive in it, watch as I mentor mine and grab tips and whatever they can out of that group. But they need that date. Maybe you already started one and they want to just start their own, then that's great. Role play with them. You know, get on a call with them and role play with them. Important of tracking business. This is something that I would recommend we do more of. I know I am one of the most unorganized persons. I have been, or should I say people, not persons. I've been getting better at it and finding different ways that help me be able to keep track. I'll do great for a week and then I'll fall off. But when I do keep track, I notice a huge difference in how my business runs. So it is very important that we let them know that as much as it might take a little bit of time to track, it's important because it creates just a huge difference in their world. Now help them make a list of people that they know that would give them honest feedback, and I'll let you know why here. All right, so you're setting up that grand opening for them, right? You know, set the stage for sharing the lifestyle on social media. When you're making the announcement, you know, they're going to make this personal to them. If they've come through your challenge group, most of the coaches are in a challenge group of yours and become a coach because of the results that they saw or because they want the discount. This is a little announcement that you can make. And again, I'll create a document based on this call that has all these information in it. So this is just an example. This is what you would ask them to put out as a grand opening of their business. Maybe you can help them with what they want to say as well. Get on that call with them, talk to them about it. You may or may not know, I've started doing Insanity. I've lost 30 pounds by doing my workouts daily, drinking Shakeology, and eating healthy. Also being a part of a challenge group. And if it wasn't for my coach and the other challengers in the group, I would have given up because Insanity is hard. And because of these people in this group, I've been inspired and changed. I've been inspired and changed, and I want to pay it forward. So I've decided to become a Team Beachbody coach, and I want to help others do the same thing. So I'm looking for 5 people who would like to join me in my next challenge group that's going to start on this date. And if you would like more information, please message me or like and comment on this post. Again, you can completely change that around. Maybe you have a few different examples for them, and maybe they just want to wing it and throw out theirs. But you should, if you are a new coach, I would highly recommend and suggest opening up on your Facebook how you became a Team Beachbody coach, why you became a coach, and what you're looking to do. Because then people are like, oh my goodness, like that's crazy, that's awesome, that's amazing. You're going to see so many people that are going to be inspired, that maybe people that want your help. So don't be afraid to open up about that. Now, I said make a list of people that you would give you honest feedback. Help them do that, because what they can do is they can send them personal messages. And let's say they send their mom a personal message and they're like, hey mom, I have this business, or hey mom, how's everything going? I just wanted to let you know that I just started this business and I'm super excited about it. And I have this product that I would really like you to try. You know that I've been doing it. Maybe it's someone that doesn't know. So you'd be like, I have this product that I would really love you to try. I know what it's done for my life, and I just want to count on others to try it out for 30 days. I don't want you to become a long-term customer or a coach. I'm just looking for some honest feedback that can provide me with testimonials so I can open up my business to the world. I know that you'll provide me with honest feedback. Can I count on you to try this for 30 days? Again, pick and choose your words. Maybe they want to do it themselves, but let them know that they should do this with all the people that they can trust for honest feedback. Because when they can get a few testimonials and grab people into the challenge group and they're trying these products and everything, they can come out with like 3 or 4, imagine this. You open up your business. Imagine this as a restaurant. You open up your restaurant on Facebook. You let people know about your restaurant. You have 5 people that come into your restaurant and eat, and they had an amazing, wonderful, fantastic, crazy, awesome experience. Do you think those people are going to go tell people and let people know and share? Oh, yes. Yes, they are. And it was just in that month. So that's what you're doing in this business. You are bringing those people in for honest feedback. You don't have to expect them to be a long-term customer or a coach. You just want those testimonials to help share with people like how this worked for other people other than just yourself. Again, we have plenty of transformations, but it's so nice to be like, yeah, check out my 5 challengers. They did amazing. And when you can grab those really great friends of yours and family members that you can trust, it just makes it even that much better. So now let's say you've been in this business for quite some time, but you haven't really opened up, or let's say you've kind of fallen off the wagon and you're ready to start again. This would be a great thing that you can do. Announce that back up and then send those out to your friends and family. Be like, hey mom, I've been in this business for how long now? I haven't really initially put my full 100% into this. And I'm really excited because I'm full focused on building this business to create my dream. I'm looking for 5 people to try this out that I can count on their feedback just for 30 days. I don't want you to be a long-term customer or a coach. I would just love to grab some honest feedback and testimonials that I can share to the world in the next 30 days to help other people. Can I count on you for honest feedback? You can create that into your own as well for restarting or reopening your business. Okay, now think before you speak. Also, when you get on a call with your coaches, we know how overwhelming that first month is and how crazy there's so much information. Let them know it is okay. You've been there. Because if you haven't, then I don't know what you did. But I've been there, and it's okay. Let them know that it's okay. That people are going to be inspired by them. It is okay to open up to public about their journey. It is okay to open up about what they're doing in their life. It is okay to come out and talk about struggles, those things that we don't want to talk about, because it's going to help someone else in their life. All right. So, things to think about. Okay, well, think before you speak. All of us make goals or tasks that we do not do. So, don't point fingers at your coaches if they are not doing what they said. There are different ways to bring that up. First of all, they will follow the leader. So if you are doing what you need to do, most of them will follow you. You have to set the bar and help them set the bar as a leader. Act as if you were on camera, okay? And you can even let them know this too. Act as if you were on camera, and during the time that you're working, what would they see that you do in a day? Would you really want them to do what you are doing? Good little note there. So the business is building relationships. That's the key to this business. Sometimes we get flustered because we see the potential in someone, right? How many of you guys know you're like, you see someone and you're like, oh, what are they doing? Like, and it's not a bad thing. It's just because you know everything that they have to offer and give to the world is truly amazing, and they just maybe aren't 100% fully confident in who they are or what they believe in. So we need to sometimes just step back for a second and be there as that friend versus that coach, and figure out what it is that they're going through so you can kind of get out of that. So next, let's talk about your first call. Now, your first call, your Get Started Right call, it may last for an hour, but I initially set up all my calls to last 30 minutes. My coaches know I have 30 minutes to give to them, so we really have to stay dialed down and focused. So that's kind of nice because, you know, we do want to get to know them and what their life is about. And in the first 5 to 10 minutes of any of your follow-up calls, you will ask about how things are going. But on that first call, give both of you guys that time for that hour, just in case if that's how long it goes. Active listening. Listen. Be an active listener. Like, you put your phone away if you're on a Zoom call, or put your computer down unless you're only taking notes. Do not be distracted while you're on this call. Really listen to who they are and what they're doing, because if you're not giving them your all. So put it down. Learn more about them and their goals. That Get Started Right guide, okay? That goes over like a lot of information. Like, I mostly dig straight into the questions. Like, when you're able to achieve your financial goals, what would you do, da 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 da. All right. So you've had that initial call. Next, I follow up with my coaches. I like to do calls every week with new coaches for at least that first month. If they want to do longer than that, then that is okay. But one-on-one follow-up calls, 30 minutes. Like I said, that helps you keep it dialed in and focused. It's only on those 30 minutes. That's all you have. So you need to be prepared. Go in, check their Facebook, maybe their YouTube or their blog. So you can check out their posts, like what are they posting? How many times are they posting a day? Maybe you see something that they're doing really absolutely amazing. You saw this post and you're like, holy crap, that was fantastic. Hold attention to those things and let them know those things that they're doing great. Maybe they changed their profile picture or their cover photo and it was like, oh, wow, fantastic. Look at the action in the interaction between their posts. Are they getting interaction? Is it, just jot down some notes and figure out how everything's going. And you can also get a little bit about what's going on in their life if you do not know. Because I know that sometimes we have a lot of coaches, so we might not see everything that goes on in their life. And this is a great time to do that right before that call so you can know. First 5 minutes, talk about their life, right? 5 minutes, really hard. But talk about their life. You can do 10 minutes, maybe you do 7, but I wouldn't go over 10 minutes talking about that personal stuff. Set it up. If you want to talk personal stuff, that's great. Then set it up for when, as a personal call at that time, right? Because we all need someone to talk to, but this is your follow-up. This is your one-on-one to really dial down and figure out how you can help them achieve their goals. Ask questions. Don't say, you should do this. You should do this. Da-da-da-da-da. I really think that you need to do this. Questions. By the way, ask them, what is really stressing you out about the business right now? What do you think is holding you back from success? What are you most scared about? What are you most excited about in reaching your goal? Ask those questions every single call. Maybe it's something different so you can find the things. Talk about, again, their posts. Let them know what you're seeing. Go into it, though, about the good things that they're doing. And when you ask those questions, they might be able to draw out what they're initially doing. Like, they know what's wrong. I started doing that with my coach. Like, she got on, she's like, what can I help you with? And I'm like, well, I know what I need to do, or I know what's wrong. So that's how it goes. But anyways, instead of saying you should do this, or you should do that, or you must do this, or you have to do that, why not open up and say, here's what I think that you should do, or here's what I suggest. I've done this and I thought it worked really well. Maybe you could try this. I know it worked really well for this coach. Give them suggestions. All right, so tips to remember too. Don't express negativity in anything. So before you send any messages or get on a call, breathe for a second. If it's something, just be professional. Remove emotions and be clear without being forceful. Again, I know it's frustrating because sometimes, like I said, we see those coaches and we're like, dude, you have this. Like, you have the world out there for you. Oh my goodness, you have no idea everything that you have. And they're just not at that point that you see them at. So show them how you believe in them and what you see versus getting that frustration out. Now, remember that anytime that you are talking with someone, you're either going to break or build that relationship. You're either going to add value or you're going to devalue the relationship. There's not no mutual. You're either going to help them or it's going to be a wreck. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm learning, we're all continuously learning, we're human, but just think for a second before you send something. Now, what if you're struggling? What if they're struggling? If you struggle, dig deep into personal development, because on that's going to help you become a better leader. We aren't born with these skills, but you can learn them. And you can start now if you've messed up, even if you think, oh my goodness, I've been in this for 3 years and I've hardly done anything. I don't even know where to start. It's like starting all over. It's okay. It is okay, because it's not how long you've been in it and where you're at right now. It's where you want to go with it. It's what you want to do with it. So you can rebuild your relationships. You can bring on a positive team, and you can experience what it is to become a leader and a mentor that everyone looks up to. And you can grow this into helping millions of people. So set your heart, let it out, and be the leader that you would like to have, that you would like them to be, and watch that grow. Have a great night, you guys.